TPC and Toy Daddies. TPC and Toy Daddies.
Toy Daddies unite, let's celebrate. Top 10 photos that make us salivate. Through the camera's eye, see the stories told. Loving toys forever, young hearts bold. Bold, bold.
What is going on? Oh my god, I'm so tired. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Yimbo. Hold on a sec. Oh, we did the intro already. That's right. I set it up differently this time. So I didn't ask that it's 9 p.m. Do you know where your toys are? But hopefully you do. I know I do. I also know I have a special guest somewhere in my house. So we'll get there. We'll get there. But hey, everyone. So we are cross-streaming tonight, both in Yimbonia and over in the Laserverse. So wherever you want to join, because, for instance, we have already in the house. What's going on, Trix Blast? How you doing, Michael? What is this? What?
Hello, people.
Yay! Oh, my God. This is so much. So, guys, as always, please... You have to let us know. We have an omnidirectional thing going with the microphone, so just hopefully we sound okay. I could turn the gain up a little bit.
It's also been a long day, so I took off my glasses, so yeah. I won't be able to see.
But so wherever you are hanging out, so Michael, I know I got to get back to some DMs. It was a crazy weekend. I know we were able to post some stuff, but actually being on my phone, just know my wife was very aggravated with me for the lack of response in phone calls and texts. I'm a jerk. We had such a freaking blast, and it was meeting after meeting. Like, we were meeting people. It was work. It was a work. But it was the best work possible because we were talking about, with all these wonderful people, the thing that we love, which is our toys and our fandoms and passions, and it was awesome. So,
all right, to starters,
yeah,
I'm on this side of the screen during a Sunday. I gotta say, it's different than I imagined.
Yeah. I told you I'm packed in here.
Well, no, not even that. It's like your screen's so much bigger than my screen that's like no wonder you don't see us sometimes when we're down because it's such a big screen.
Yeah, so I use an old 42-inch TV as my monitor. So yeah, it's everywhere.
No, but today was an excellent day. Sorry we haven't been in touch with people that were messaging. It was a little bit busy. Plus, I think the reception was pretty spotty in certain spots.
It really was. I'm hoping if you missed any of the stuff and we want to go back, I'm hoping the lives that we pulled off came out clear. We haven't even been able to check. We do know, regrettably, that one of the best conversations that we had this weekend was with Ace from Ramen Toy. And it was right before we were going to go see Zach Oat and Diamond Select, and we had this interesting little run in, and Ace was like, "Do you guys want to see a tank?" And we're like, "Yes."
It's funny because he jokes like, "Oh, the tank's down there," and I said to him, "It's like, oh, you then hold on." And I was about to go. I was like, "Tell me the booth number."
Yeah.
We'll play with tanks.
Yeah. So, man, that was awesome. But we did the live. With the guys, and it's Agabus. So for a second, my brain still is wrapping it like the pronouns, but it's Agabus. Agabus.com, and they are toy distributors and manufacturers, and they were working with Ace on some stuff for some upcoming BotCon. Was that the name of it? BotCon?
Yes, okay. They're doing BotCon. So in the video, unfortunately, it was redacted. It was confidential information that no one could really hear.
Yeah.
So the audio fell off. It just happens. That's what happens in toys.
Yeah.
But for those that love that tank, it looked beautiful. Mm-hmm. Had a lot of good play feature. That will be a BotCon exclusive. But heavily hinted that it may be available for those that are not able to attend the convention at later dates.
Right. So it would be to clear out con stuff. So that's just very interesting. Just something to keep keep eyes and ears on.
I personally love the red car.
Yeah, oh my god.
That was dope. It was such a cool car. It's not in my scale at all, but it it felt solid and it had a cool play feature and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
everything that I loved as a toy as a kid. But now I get to have it with adult money. It's everything I'm looking at right now.
Yeah. So anyway, hello, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
Great to have you here. And now let's say hi to our wonderful friends in the chat. And again, this comment, Messy, hello, buddy. Like I said, we are cross streaming, so wherever you wanna, just chime in, we will obviously be pulling up your comments. If you want to be I guess the main chat, I guess it could be here in Yumbonia, just in case if you want to be on Yumbo's chat. But
I'm in Yumbonia right
yeah,
now.
but again, it doesn't matter. It's just that's wherever it's gonna be.
But wherever you are, please click like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell, all that good stuff that makes me happy.
Oh yeah. So hello, John. What's going on, Emerald Knight? Photos. Here's Sath. What's going
what's
on,
up?
dude? And there's Alan Rappaport. What's going on, man? How you doing?
What's up, sir?
This is great, Cody. Oh wow, Yumbo will let anybody's house.
Yeah. It's a pretty open door policy in Yumbonia as long as you're not a droid.
They're right there, man. They're right there.
They're off camera.
And look, hey Jimmy. And there's the Machu toy. Oh my god, we got to hang out with Machu the last 2 days. It was fantastic. We did get to hang out with his other Sentinel, J-Shot too.
That's right.
Mwah.
See, John,
what
we
a
took
great
good
day.
care of Machu. He's perfectly sound, safe
Right?
sound
Right?
somewhere.
But it's 2 daddies. That sounds right. I know we're missing our third leg of the tripod. We know that. We love you, Chris. On a boat, he had things to do.
Boats be boating.
What's up, Vader Sug? I hope you thank you for checking out the content this over this last 2 days. Again, greatly appreciated. All we want to do is be able to give you some stuff to enjoy and some heads up on
Right
stuff.
back, people.
Oh yeah, do it up. And we just want to let you know what's coming down the pipeline and something. I don't know. This is a good time. So I hope you enjoyed it. What's up, Vader Sug? Yes, it is it's an in-person cross stream. It's really fantastic, right? And Cody, just so you know, Cody, you ever come over to Jersey, man, come visit Yumbonia, all right? No chewing with no glasses. There we go. We were a few blocks away from you dudes. Oh, what were you doing? Oh, interesting. RMD Collective, what's going on? Dude, Toy Fair was awesome. It was not a consumer. It wasn't a con. It wasn't a Comic Con. It wasn't a San Diego. It wasn't a New York. Obviously, the closest comparison is to New York because it's both in the Javits Center. Totally different vibe. Again, when you take out the collecting piece of all of this, because there's no exclusives, there's no buying, there's no rushing to wait in line. It was conversations with toy people of all, on whatever side of the consumer or manufacturer side. And it was really fantastic. And also very chill. You could stop in an aisle and no one's getting mad at you because people just, walk around. It was nice. It was really nice. Here's Grumps. How you doing, man? I didn't think we were going to do one either, but we got back here. My kids are already sleeping, so tucked him, did my little daddy tuck in, and then my wife was tapped. She's like, I think I'm just gonna go to bed. So why not stream? Look, I already know I'm gonna be a wreck tomorrow. That's okay. Hopefully, I have a little bit of a voice. We'll go as maybe an hour. I still gotta have to wake up early and all that stuff. But I don't know. Maybe 10-ish. 10 to 10:30. We'll be in that window tonight just to set some expectation. Emerald says still recovering for Toy Fair reveals and the Elimination Chamber. Yeah, he did it. I get it. He did want to as a character turn heel like a long time ago. It's been reported he's talked about buying like a Ric Flair-esque new attire in all different colorways and stuff. So he's always wanted to do this. But he's our Boy Scout of WWE, so I didn't know if he would get, but this is great. This is a nice, this is his final run. So yeah, I still have to catch up on that too. I only got the spoilers, so I haven't been able to watch yet. But I know what's going on. Side 9, what's going on, man? Happy Sunday evening. There's KJ, and I'm saying that because you son of a gun. We can just like things. We can be constructively critical. We give you all the details, KJ. My goodness. And yes, Hanny's so cool. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. What? You're revolting against Yambonia. I don't know what there's to revolt. It's a very just wonderfully inclusive place. Again, this is our little toy utopia, everybody. Oh my goodness. All right. This is this is you kill me, AJ. KJ. Trick Splash. Having true annuals lives and great supplies. Right? That's what I'm saying. Chris is the ding-a-ling. The third leg of the tripod. Oh my god. Al Rapper, we were at Best Buy for Zay's Lumic event. Man, we got to see Richie, aka Nose Rain. He came yesterday after hanging out with Zay. I would have loved to go. Like, we love supporting our friends doing awesome stuff in the community. And again, for Zay to go from both coast to coast to come out here to do a toy photography. I mean, guys, like, that is so freaking rad in New York City, in Manhattan. Like, that's awesome. It just so happened to coincide that we couldn't make it. So that was a real bummer, but it was great that Richie was there, and then he was able to link up with us at the Hasbro event yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that was cool to be able to meet up with him. But yeah, that would have been awesome if we were able to get to that Best Buy. I
know. But still, again, so many community wins. Speaking of, again, we mentioned him on lives, but we got to hang out again with Matea Toy Photography. If you haven't talked to Anthony, again, he's just another just sweet, amazing person. And that's what we love about, like, getting to meet our community members and getting to go out there. And guys, like, it's the best. I keep saying we're the best of humanity. Toy people are the best of humanity. I'm just gonna. That's my hot take. There you go.
That's a hot take.
How about that? Oh man, so I'm not gonna pretend that like all right, we got some like we're gonna be all over the place. I mean, tomorrow night, obviously, over on the Toy Pick community for our top 10. That's where we're gonna really do with Toy Father. We'll get some of our footage together, some of our images to like do like a more professional run through of stuff that we saw. You know, Chris has already told us he has a ton of questions lined up for us about, you know, all the things that we did. So, yeah, I thought today we could just kind of we'll run through our day, talk about some of the companies that we got to see, some upcoming stuff. Of course, we will answer questions about Maximum Spidey.
We'll answer questions you may have outside of Hasbro's booth, which is perfectly fine to ask. And also, Hasbro was one booth, but we went to many, and we're going to be posting a few that we did recordings of and not lives because sometimes the reception was a little poor. Yeah, and even with the so we have like an awesome booth tour of why am I blanking? Diamond Select Toys with Zach out.
Oh my god! So that one's going to be like we have that one. That one's going to go up. We have that.
That one's up.
Oh, that was alive. That was alive. Thank you. Okay. So I'm saying recorded ones.
Oh, we have a we spent some time with the
Loyal Subjects.
Loyal Subjects.
That was a recorded one.
Is that recorded?
Yeah. We pre-recorded, so we had to upload. I'm saying for the ones that we had to upload still.
It's pre-live. It's Nacelle.
And then Nacelle today, that was another one. So rather than go live, we had just went live prior with Plunderlings and 9 to 5 Warriors. So again, wonderful people in Ricky and Brandon. Again, love those guys. That was our first time talking to Brandon after seeing him being introduced in our toy Venn diagram thanks to Cody. He was really the first guy that I saw waving the flag of 9 to 5 Warriors. I know he's been on Between Two Sentinels, so this was our chance to finally get to talk to him, and we'll obviously have some future conversations with him, some of the upcoming waves. So that's going to be great. And Ricky, oh my god, Plunderlings, dude.
Ricky is sweet man, and also, he may not know that I had to reset up his diorama quite a bit. Here's a PSA, folks. In tight spaces, mind the backpack. Mind it well.
If you guys remember back in July, the people here, and maybe because of the replay, you may have remembered us talking about seeing our friend Agnes Garboska and how I was in one of her reels about like bad con behavior, and I did it. I did the thing.
But it's okay.
He said again, my hero. This is my hero, baby.
I hope he looks at his setup and he's like, damn, this is so well posed. This looks even better than what I remember it looking like, because I reposed half of his figures.
It came out. I really liked what you did too. Oh, yeah, he had one of the Plunderlings with the Plunder tiny ones. What are the tiny guys? Plunder Tots? No, they're not the Tots, but the little.
Plunder
Why am I blanking?
Ling?
But it was the big guy holding the tiny littlest one with the magnet hands.
Plunder Tot? I forget
But
the
anyway,
name.
I liked how you ended up switching it so the hand was holding the.
Oh yeah, I was holding
the
the
D
sign
Blake
'cause
make
I was-
sign. Yeah,
It was making the sign more sturdy. Yeah.
I know because I bumped it. It was not okay. It was, he saved me. He saved me.
There was so many that you knocked over in that one bump. It was like 8 of them. I was like, oh man.
I was mortified, and we were still live.
Yeah.
We were still
Didn't
live.
miss a beat though. Didn't
Yeah.
miss a beat.
Yeah, see, we're as Zach goes,
out.
as Zach once said, we're professional, kind of.
Okay. High
Almost.
praise.
Yeah. NYC Figure Fanatic, happy
Yeah.
Sunday, buddy. Real
I
collected
just
the
imagined
house.
him with his like
Yeah.
beard mustache. Like, kind of.
Yeah, but that was he said that in front of my brother-in-law, but I was like, yeah, he gave me like my first kind of like professional bringing, professional-ish, Jason. And then I bump a diary. Yeah, I know. What's
But
up,
if
bro?
you didn't check out Ricky's booth or seen any photos, he has on display the next creatures that enter his Plunder verse. The Plunder birds. We got to play with 3 of them. My favorite one is the purple one. I forget the name. But
I like the pelican.
The wings are super well articulated. The beaks open up. They got big feet with articulated toes. Super cool.
Yep. So here we go. This is again. We're going to be hitting all of these questions, guys. So again, lay it on us. We will be going through again as we mention different companies and things that we may have shown or you've seen elsewhere. Ask away. And this is look. I'm going to own this. My hands. It was like Machu, like literally was like, oh my god, this is wet. This is a wet figure. So no, I'll tell you exactly what happened. So. If you when or if you watched our live stream, you can hear Emily, who's awesome, and saying, guys, like you don't have to go in a line, you can kind of spread out. So as soon as that granted us permission to make a beeline to the legend stuff, so we're hanging out. We weren't first to mess with him in our group, but we were kind of early on. So that means most of the group was still behind us. So when I had my turn, I felt, and maybe it's probably just all in my head, or maybe not, but I felt all the rest of the people with us waiting, and I felt it, and then I felt the weight of the internet and the expectations on my shoulders.
and on his shoulder, on his right, is me heckling him.
Yeah, the whole time.
With the camera being like,
the whole time. So
that, and not to mention it was end of day. It was after hours. Hasbro had an after hour event for people like us.
Yeah.
And so that was after a long day. We had gotten up at 5, so we were already like.
Yeah. There's no excuse though.
Tired.
I was nervous and sweaty, and I know that there's one comment I need to address on our live stream video about like popping off the forearms. My hands, in nerves, and this happens down here too. I'm just like a sweaty guy, so sometimes my hands, even swapping hands, will slip. So I had to do the shirt. I had to I don't blame the toy. I was nervous. I was rushing. I didn't want to snap a wrist peg.
And if it looked like he struggled to get the other forearm back on, he did, because the left was trying to go into the right.
Because
the right
I was
trying to go
nervous
on
and
the
I was
left.
rushing and I started getting illogical. I wasn't thinking clearly.
Maybe.
Anyway, so that was I sweat all over that toy, but wow.
Yeah, Machu toy. His response: it didn't feel like the Punisher, but after Yimbo's sweaty hands messing with it, it may have affected my judgment. That's true. Those outside forces at play when Machu was handling the toy.
Oh my goodness. Well, so I'm gonna own the sweaty hands. I mean, I can't not. Matt would just call me out on everything. Like, no, it was.
And even when I interpreted the Punisher comment, like Punisher feels different to be a little different, like in what that meant. It still feels like a legend.
Oh yeah.
But I think the way it moves and the extra accessories and the head sculpts, it made it feel overall like an improvement from what we normally receive as a legend.
Yep.
I don't think the plastic from one legend to another in the past year or so is that different from each other.
No. And I think the biggest thing that people wanted to know, because See, we constructively can look at these figures. There are legends that we know can have a little bit of gumminess to them. Zero. Okay? So there's zero of that. And it was interesting because I said this in our live driving in, but it's lighter. But that's because there's less interior things going on, like specific stuff that we had some conversations with people. And yeah. So I want you to discover this for yourself. It's just, it is a Marvel legend. And can I say people always want the Mafex. I said, it was like, this is Hasbro's, their version of a Mafex.
Yeah, I would say
their version, not just to keep them separate, but it's their version. It's their like, and I applaud it. I applaud the effort.
I think it's a reflection of them trying to provide more of what people have been asking for.
Yes.
So articulated toes, more articulations in the hips.
Right.
Articulated neck at the top and bottom. Spider-Man with more webbing. Mm-hmm. And more filled out.
The web lines compared. So again, thanks to the Figure Report for remembering, because I know Ray. I forgot my Renew Your Vows. But thanks to Figure Report, even just the paint-wise, the webs... They were so tight, so tight. Like, it's Spider-Man, guys, and we grew up in the '90s. If you're a '90s kid, like, this is the Spidey that we remember. Like, that's the homage to it.
But honestly, we always go back down to it. It's a purchasing decision. If it's not for you, it's not for you. That's okay.
And going back to Cody, it was. There's a clip of it. I know I showed it, so.
Nice way to say that. I ruined this diorama a lot. Honestly, I caught D. Blake's sign. If that had hit the ground, that would have been problematic for us.
That would have been
Although it was pretty thick, so.
No, that's right. That's a big beefy one.
But I did catch it. I'm like, I got it.
Do you see me internalizing this? I felt so terrible.
I caught all the figures.
You did.
Like,
I know.
I
know. How's the sleepover going? You boys behave? Of course.
Yeah.
Last night, because we had to get up we got up at a little bit later today. But that's because, yesterday was 5 and today was early, but not like, what was that, 8? No, 7:30? You got up early.
I got up at
6:30?
6:45.
But we had chocolate pretzels. We never opened those. We had the chips. We ate a lot of beef sticks and Dave banana muffin things. Dave's killer
bread, banana bar stuff, and then chomp beef sticks.
I'll let you take this.
Machitoy, how was the plastic to you?
Oh, we're asking.
Wait,
sorry, not to you. Sorry, how is the plastic? Okay, I see what. I would like to know. Here we go. All right, that was the answer. That was.
I thought you were gonna click on Ray Paz's milk and cookies.
I did, but then I said we had the Killer Dave's bread.
I know, but I could go for cookies. I'm just saying. Go on to.
Let's see. There's footage of the back. I think so. I think it's in the live for sure. For sure.
No, you had the camera, so.
No, but I think I turned and showed. I think it's there. I felt like a jerk. I still feel like a jerk.
Alan, has Hasbro said anything more about Maximum figures?
Not officially.
Not officially. When we were talking about it, they didn't reveal anything. They weren't alluding to anything else. They were really focused on allowing us to play with Maximum Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And then once we got through the door and we saw the other brands that they have, Beyblade, all the games, Dungeons and Dragons.
Joe's, G.I. Joe's.
G.I. Joe.
Spidey and his amazing friends.
Yep. Even the mashup line.
Yes.
What was that? Mix and matchers, or I forget what they're called.
Those are cool too. A little 5-inch where you can like swap out arms and legs from Hulk and Captain Venom and stuff. Yeah,
I think Joe's had for me. I didn't realize how many things Joe's was like doing, and they had a cool booth. Dudes.
The things. So like you guys know, I have the Hiss tank, the Dragonfly. I have 2 tubs worth of Joes and Cobra Soldiers. But I've slowed on like some of the figures of characters. But then we see diorama pieces. We see things. Can we talk? We could talk about the things, right? Yeah. The bear.
The bear.
There's a bear, guys.
There's like I don't know the character, but the one with the vulture wings. The mech suit. The mech suit's cool.
The mech suit is really cool. So the mech suit's great. But guys, there's like
the bear. The bear's cool.
Yeah. So it looks like a stackable, foldable, like army like.
I didn't get a chance to talk with them about that.
No, I know. Lenny was there, but yeah, like we didn't get to like talk to Joe, guys.
25 minutes.
It was
back there.
quick. It was very quick, and we did spend most of the time talking to Dan and Ryan.
And at
'cause-
one point, I turn around and Machu and Yimbo are playing Beyblades against each other. Mm-hmm. And I gotta say, they were terrible. I think they both could have done better.
Oh man. But yeah, so we know that this is the plan. Like, there's a plan in place. But we were not privy to any
No.
information. So
No further news.
hopefully, I think they're gonna let this ride, and at least for this first one.
I would deem this one a success. It's very much people bought. It's great.
I just want you guys to know. I think you can go into it excited. It will be a different experience than a typical Legends. Again, just from like a feel point, it's
Yeah.
gonna be neat. You're gonna be excited. Think about it. We've been talking all the time. Whenever you guys have Legend review, like we talk about Legends, it's like, well, we know it's gonna be into. Like, here's the other things. This is a different. We get to say you guys are gonna experience a new figure variation of a Legend.
It's got
A different feeling. It's a different feeling.
It's an improved Legend.
Yeah.
At the very least. And it gives you Machu brought a it was it was the end of the day. I had to have some fun.
Yeah.
But if you caught that video, you would have been able to see that animated series Peter Parker, the unmasked head sculpt fits on Maximum Spidey, and gosh, it looked good.
Yeah, so thanks to Matt for bringing that for Machu. And it didn't get caught, but it was the loudest. And it was just because of the way the microphones and people talking. But in person, it was the smoothest. Like, it was a Mezco-esque head pop.
Now the sound was a
The sound! The sound!
the sound,
That's all. There's the sound.
because it's still not the.
It's not, yeah.
It's still not the satisfying Mezco. Oh, that's a good pop.
Yeah.
Pop. Also, by the way, if anyone ever wonders, like, Yimbo's always looking down. There are many toys that he just looks down. He's like, "Hey, what's up, Morbius? Hey,
Yeah.
I'll play with you right now."
I know. I've read, like, he sees how I live now. It's just, look at that.
I mean, I get it.
Nervous white man energy. I will see it go a long way. That's funny. Steve Morrow, I watched your Plunder Bird interview. I thought I was done with plunders, but now fly to new height.
I will honestly say the wings are something different. And Ricky and his team spent a long time thinking about the playability of those wings.
Oh, man.
So you can, I think it was like 4 pieces on each wing to extend fully out.
Barbell pegs.
Barbell pegs. And then you can pop them down or
They separate and
You can
or
bend-
swap or
change direction, fold them up, or you just remove certain pieces so you have variation in wing length as well.
Yeah.
Very cool. I think of wings that I've seen so far for toys, his are the most playable.
True. Yeah. By the way, are we sounding okay, everybody? I just want to make sure, like I mentioned at the beginning, but
I assume that they can hear us, so we're not having a ramen toy.
right. So Steve Morrow, thanks for being here tonight, and the plunder birds are really crazy. The pelican looks awesome. Like Ricky even articulated down and then dropped in a dagger. Like you can fill, and you can eat fish and other accessories and things. That's awesome. Let's see, RMD Collective, what's going on, buddy? I liked how Machi put the animated sculpt head on. It was awesome. Exactly. We wanted to see that. I'm with Matt. Like, that's one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Peter Parker Legend head sculpt.
Yeah, and you got to see 4 people pose that Spider-Man.
That was pretty awesome.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I thought it was a pretty good live. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Apertoy, what's going on? So worth the $60 for the figure plus Jimbo sweat.
Hey. The sweat makes it $60. That's a premium. That is a 1 of 1.
That is
for now.
I think Dan has the 1 of 1. It's the Maximum Spidey covered in. It's not just my sweat. It would also be the fingerprints of Robo and The Amazing and No Chewing and Machu Toy and Figure Report.
I will say the fact that figure survived being manhandled by maybe 50, 60 people that were testing it for articulation to test it to see what they thought, it held up.
Yeah.
I don't think a Mafex could do that, to be honest.
No. Like,
Bending, posing, pushing it.
It's just like, to be realistic. We still buy and love all of them. It's just that, again, it's apples to oranges.
I think that's what I'm trying to say. There's with Legends, and I think a lot of people would agree, there's a level of durability that you wouldn't necessarily take a Mafex with you on, say, a trip to Toy Fair.
Right. So this is a great comment. So again, Jace Figs, awesome poser out there. I recently replied to Jace Figs asking me if he felt it was worth the money. I said I'm not a fan of some of those web effects. So if that really affects your decision on price being worth it, then no. But, and I'm with him, it's my favorite Spider-Man from Hasbro. And this is, remember, like, I'm going to agree with Matt because I've said this prior to all of this Maximum Spidey nonsense. Like, I like my Mafex figures, but not to the level that other people, like, worship them. I think they're fine. As a Spidey guy, I have a problem with them not being able to hit a Spidey crouch and pose, and I have some other posing issues with it for being the almighty Mafex. I'm just saying. So,
well, he's saying, is this your favorite Spider-Man from Hasbro overall? Let's make sure that this question gets answered. Overall.
So, yes, it is because spoilers. I have said, like, again, like, if I have my Black Suit Mafex and my Black Suit Secret Wars, I'm going to grab the Secret Wars with, my different...
So what we're trying to say is newer is
and now the newest one is a great improvement from this guy. Like, oh, here we go. This is a perfect, ready? Look at the, like, there is a resistance that the new guy does not have. Here's another video if you are curious. Maybe I'll throw this up. Well, you know what? I won't. You could just go check it out. It's Amazing. Go check out his posing video. He has a posing video, not the twerking one, although that's hilarious, but of him.
I would say that's a deep twerk. That's a maximum twerk.
That's a deep twerk. So, if you go check out his like, you can see this one has it's more clunky, which I love this figure, but when you look at what he did going from one Spidey pose to the next, it was a lot smoother. So you'll see the mobility and the movement improvement in his video. Let's see. I also said I'm not the right person to ask if it's worth the price because I've taken 2 high-end Spideys to make it into one. That's true. Matt already has the best Spider-Man figure. That's the best one. The Machu Toy Custom, which
did kit bash 2 premium import figures.
A Revoltech and a Mezco. Yeah.
It's like a Revoltech and a Mezco baby.
Yeah. That's the best. That is the best Spidey. Machu's, and shout out to Matt because I forget who credited him, but somebody also did it. So there's more than one out in the world now. So that's really cool, Matt.
That's really cool.
You've inspired some people. RG, happy Sunday, man.
What's up, RG?
Let's see. They announced the bear. Oh, did they? See, I was bad. I was not on
the
ball.
At New York Comic Con, so I didn't know. I felt I didn't honestly. They could have announced the entire line months and months and months ago. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I haven't been like I haven't had the fingers on the pulse of the Joe stuff. I was at the New York Comic Con morning thing. I don't remember that. I was more focused on the comics because they were doing the Joes and Transformers crossover comic books. But I also didn't see the bear at that media event. So maybe that was, I don't know. All right, so I missed it. But yeah, the polar bear with the Snake Eyes 2-pack, and that Snake Eyes is in that awesome retro cartoon purple.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's basically what came to my mind is what Super 7 did in that retro line of Joe's, but they took that colorway and plopped it on. I don't know if it were similar, just in that purple Snake Eyes, the purple Snake Eyes. Because at first I was like, there's no, I thought like from a distance, I was like, I don't see any Cobra logos
it looks like
on there.
Sportsmaster.
Yeah.
From a different brand.
And Ray Paz, that's fine. That's fine because at the end of the day, we would have loved it to be 40 or 45. Like,
but Ray, I will just say, I hope it never goes on sale and you never find it on sale.
Only because
I didn't get it on sale.
Yeah. Oh, that's. It will be very interesting for us again in hearing from the variety of manufacturing and what goes into the pre-planning and how long, like they plan things out for in terms of rollouts of lines. I do hope that we get more of these because actually, shout out to Grumps, love you buddy. Again, we get to see comments on stuff when we peek at our phone. He had asked who was it? Mikey asked a great question to Dan about how long this has been like in development, and Dan, like this is something they've been bouncing around for a while, and that's because Dan's a community member. Like he watches the lives, he hears people talking. Like we've been asking, like not just I'm saying we as a community have been asking for more of a premium Legend product.
I think that's part of the story too. Is like people are asked about like, can we get better hips? Can we get more?
Yeah.
Can we get a Spider-Man with the webbing on them? Can I get the butterfly joint that extends all the way back instead of being hindered?
Yeah.
And this one does that exact thing. Can we get a Spider-Man with toe articulation? Can you do the upper and lower neck articulation? Can you fill out a box more of stuff? And they did that. It just, I think, they did. Of those things that they listened to and parts of feedback, they did that.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. The bare hands on the Maximum Spidey look really big.
We get it, Grumps. You don't want the figure. Just let it go, man. You don't want it. I get it. You hate the figure. You hate Spider-Man. Clearly, Batman would defeat Spider-Man with enough preparation time.
We know he would.
We get that. We get that you're rooting for the billionaire that's, like, making the rules in this town. I get it. You don't want this, like down on his luck reporter trying to make his way in the world that believes in science. I get it. Fine.
Oh, my God.
Just kidding, Grumps.
Of course. So here's and again, we said it this morning, but we don't pretend everybody watches everything. So this morning, we couldn't. There was no ability. I didn't have to spend enough time with it to accurately assess something like that. I can go back and look at the live.
I didn't look at the bare hands myself.
I didn't absorb any of that because I was more focused on the tactile feel and what that was bringing out in me emotionally, which is silly, but that's how I do this.
I was just focused on the articulation and how it felt there. I will say, as I'm playing with this, I'm thinking about Mezco Morbius. This is a figure I found on Yimbo's floor.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Not on the floor. It was in the thing. Oh, was it on the floor? Yeah, it was on the floor.
I think it was it was on the floor.
Yeah, I love that figure. And that was one that was also underappreciated by our community. Yeah. Just for the record.
It's a good look.
Yeah.
I love the little shorty cape.
I know.
All right, we're jumping brands and characters, but
Josh Brown, love you, buddy. Happy Sunday, man. Sweat helps with articulation. I would like to think that it was a little bit of shock oil, a little Yimbo shock oil,
a little natural, 100% natural shock oil.
That's funny. Oh my God, what's up, everyone? Oh, Captain McKay, Toy Fair Review showed me that my wallet's time is limited. Especially, we know you're a Turtle Boy and a NECA guy. NECA alone is going to be coming hard for people with what did we say? 4 different turtle?
4? No, we saw 3 different sets of complete turtle teams.
Yeah,
revealed.
Right,
it's amazing. But Captain McKay, how do you feel about Sesame Street? Because we saw a lot of Muppets.
Yep. Felix Guerrero, new name. How you doing, man? Happy Sunday. Thanks for being here. How do you feel about the effects in hand? Did they seem flimsy, especially the spider sense lines? That was a regret of mine after the fact. Did you mess with it? Okay.
It didn't feel flimsy, but it's a little basically tiara, basically, but not tiara. It's a headband for Spider-Man's head. I don't think it felt flimsy, but to that point, it fell off when I was playing with it.
Okay, but that's all right. So once again, I didn't mess with it. Yeah. Dan was encouraging us to use. That's where I got into. Oh, I'll do the web shooter and then sweaty fingers.
I thought it looked cool. I thought it looked better than I initially thought it would. Said, let me mess with the figure before.
It wasn't how it was intended. I didn't mean to. It wasn't like I was like, ha ha ha! Here comes maximum sweat. I didn't do that. Is it demon? It's that's right, Ray Paz, because you IG man, IG. You know what? Here we go, bud. Screw it. This is what we were gonna do anyway. So give me a little second. Happy to do this, man. So
I'm right now. I'm just seeing a picture by TMT in 1987. Again, jumping brands with a Street Fighter 2 Turbo photo.
Yeah,
great job, Jay. Fantastic.
Let's see. Was it? It must have been
right there.
This one, right?
Yep. Are you want to share that?
Oh yeah, we'll just go through this. All right.
Yeah,
where was it?
Are you sharing the screen?
Not yet.
Yeah, share.
All right, so here we go. So from D Amazing's Instagram, Love you, Darius. Here we go.
All right, so he has not renew your vows. Is that the animated series
I
Spider-Man?
think so. Is it the Waist Swivel? Is that the Vulture 2-pack or is that the Renew Your Vows?
I think it's Vulture 2-pack.
Okay, so that one. But
That's
all right.
still renew your vows, though, isn't it? Vulture
No,
2-pack?
wait, it's a Vulcan body.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Vulcan-esque body.
Jumped to Vulcan for that?
Waist
Okay.
Swivel.
Interesting.
But okay, guys, do you see it? You're seeing it. You're seeing what I'm seeing. How smooth. Again, I'm not gonna go as I'm not gonna see. Look, if I was a show, I'd be like, it's like Sentinel. I said, it's gives me vibes where it's smooth. It's the smoothest Legend I've ever felt. You know, like just look how nice that is, and it holds. Oh man, there we go. Also, in terms of the web effects, guys, you know, like again, you're here.
Oh, this is showing off the
The deep twerk.
no, the Spidey effect.
And the Spidey effect, yeah. So, in terms of web effects, there's no wires to them. So, I'm not buying. I'm comfortable myself. I'm like, okay, I'm buying the figure. You know, again, to me, I buy the figure, and then in this particular case, any of the accessories I can use will be a bonus. That's how I'm looking at it myself. But that's because I have 5 years worth of accessories down here.
I'll be honest,
as you're seeing.
I'll be honest. I don't use anyone's web effects.
Yeah,
You know, SH. I don't use Mafex, Sentinel. I don't use any of them.
Yeah,
And that's my
use-
choice.
Shout out to Webheads. He actually, I'll if you need me. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, this is 2 days of being strung out. Webheads, I think, put up new web orders on his eBay store, so I can confirm that. But that's who I purchased, and I love those. But again, there are a lot of great web makers out there too. You know,
Or if you want to do so, go to your local hobby shop, pick up some, you know, I forget what they're called. It's like thin wire, floral wire.
floral gauge,
Yeah, I forget
something
what it
like
was.
that.
Go to the bracelet making section, really, and go pick up some white wires and give it a go.
Okay, see, I know we're catching up on the chat now. The bear, thank you, Matt. But yeah, that's I was pointing to that because I also agree. Again, like if you want to get that level of photography, again, like I'm always striving. I'm not anywhere near, but I have like my idols out there. I have my Sergeant Bananas and my Trevors and like my No Chokes. But I have my like the Machus. Like I have my inspiration. So many of them. Like I'm just naming a couple. All right. For that level, like then you do need to increase your web, like the web.
Yeah.
You need to upgrade your webbing.
I think the wired web look does look, yeah, as you're saying, it looks better. And
Yeah.
and then what I'm trying to say with the floral gauge and all those
Yeah.
ones, look up a couple techniques, give it a go. It's actually pretty inexpensive material
Yeah.
to have, like
yeah.
a couple spools of it, and then you have something to work with, and it's a fun part of the hobby to learn some like machi stuff.
Oh yeah. Seriously, Machu is a constant inspiration for, again, maximizing, but in your enjoyment of toys and also your ability to like cope with frustrations because you are empowered to handle little things yourself.
Yeah.
You know. So anyway, love you, Matt. And more figs. What's going on,
What's
dude?
going on?
Matt made a good point about the holes at the top of the shoulder.
Matt, what'd you say about the holes in the top of the shoulder?
Did I miss something about the holes in the top of the shoulder? On the Spidey
On the bear?
or on the bear?
Bear
The
shoulder?
bear is really neat because the bear has, again, we'll showcase all these pictures that we snapped, but of the arrows in it, but then like that shoulder meat can come off and have a clean with no arrows. So it's like a battle damaged bear. It's so awesome. Omega Weapon 13, they got to steal the Sentinel design with the scoop behind the thigh to get Spider-Man to do a deep squat. I mean, that's a design choice,
I
and
do
that's
love that about Sentinel.
yeah. So that's it's. I
And
remember
Rebel Tech.
when do they do that too, Rebel Tech?
Yeah, the Spider-Man does.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that.
Not all of them. Not all of Rebel Tech does it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. That would be a cool. Like, I love it in the Sentinel. Like it does look weird, but how many times are you photographing a figure like that from behind?
Behind the thighs.
Yeah.
That's a niche audience.
Right. Batman would. You guys. Yep, when you're right, you're right. There you go. Yimbucho, I bought a Savage Crucible Imperial Century. Nice, man. Oh, dude, those figures are great. Again, shout out to. Did you order one?
I'm sorry, I just keep thinking about like the hash, like the phrase, and just like Batman would though.
Yeah.
You could apply that to freaking anything. Absolutely, Batman would though.
Yeah.
Right. Damn right he would.
But did you go to so ZoloCon was this weekend too? I know Savage Crucible was there showing off a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, was that there or did you order it? Anyway, let us know. NECA has me with the Sesame Street figs. Did you see the lamppost?
Grumps. Tell me your memory just got like jogged super hard when you saw Harry Monster standing next to Big Bird. I don't know how long it's been since I thought about Harry Monster. And I was like, damn, I could just imagine his voice being like, "Hi, I'm Harry Monster." And I'm like, damn, that's good. I want that.
Yeah. Well, speaking again to those Sesame figures, I am with you, Cap. Like, this choices have to be made. I'm still blown away by what NECA is doing with them. Like, end stop at San Diego, mind blown. Like, I'm enamored with them. You've already got, you have Bert and Ernie coming, right?
It's waiting for me at home.
Yep. So it is super tempting. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I'm not going to own any of them. But in the Muppet Wars, the Sesame Street Wars, we did get to see Super 7's offerings with the reaction line, and then we saw
Blockies.
Blockies. That's going to be the joke forever and ever. It is Blockies. But
it is Blockies. We got confirmation. It's Blockies, not Blokies. They're not British.
So Cap, for $10 a pop, they're not blind boxes, and these have so much personality. Like I'm going for the $10 route to have Sesame Street represented in Yambonia. So,
and I'm a dabbler. We're both dabblers.
Yeah.
So I have Cookie Monster's reaction. I love that figure. I am gonna get Chef Cookie, and I'm gonna probably get Big Bird and Snuffleupagus 2-pack. And we all decided that Yimbo looks like Guy Smiley if Yimbo shaved Guy Smiley with a big mouth.
Yeah, basically.
But I'm definitely in for Blockies, and I'm definitely in for NECA because the Big Bird and Harry Monster really won me over.
The Big Bird looks so rad. Big Bird is a big bird. That's going to be a big box.
Oh, I wonder how much that's going to be.
That's a big box.
I don't know
if it's one figure.
I don't know if we know anything than $50, people riot.
What are you guys going to do if it's $50? It's a big bird. It's legitimately a big bird.
I'm just saying. It's $60, riot.
This is if you notice, this is all happening now. Like, oh god. What if it's $50?
$60? We boycott NECA.
Toy addict,
I'm just kidding.
boy.
I'm not boycotting anything for $10, but I'm gonna get all the Sesame Street NECA.
Are you in for you decided you're gonna do it?
Harry Monster.
Okay. Fair. What's up, Danny? That's awesome. You're gonna be at Toy Fair tomorrow. That's fantastic. Are you
Wait, you will?
Is that under the Chubsy banner? Where are you? What are you doing?
Danny? I'm here all weekend putting up a little content. You weren't gonna tell us. I'm not gonna be there, but I could have been.
Well,
a little bit of planning.
All right, but yeah, this is we're.
I'm just kidding, Danny. I love you.
So have fun, man. It is such a blast. Again, like Danny, I know like you and I have had so many awesome memories and times at New York Comic Con. It's a joy to walk around Javits Center with nothing but toys around you, and you're not getting just manhandled and pummeled. Manhandled like D Amazing manhandled that Spidey. But that's what we're saying. It can. It's a legend.
Oh, Machi's fact checking you.
I know it. I said it in my review. It's not a Vulcan.
Vulcan
It's
E?
Vulcan E. It's the shoulder blade. It's a waist swivel.
He says right there. He's on the Sunfire body.
Oh, okay.
Machi, you're on the Sunfire body. Sounds racist, but I'm Asian. I get to do it.
So it is okay. All right. So I never had owned a Sunfire buck, so I never had that like mental like locked in. So all right, fair. Thank you, and I appreciate being fact checked. All right. Was this before or after? So D Amazing was in Group 1. So we were,
we were in group 2.
which is fine. Not complaining.
Us and Robo don't know.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
mean, we
I get
slummed
I
it.
get
It's okay.
I get it. I get
know.
it. We were grouped with Robo, so we're in category 2.
I have to say,
I'm
it,
just
like,
kidding,
cool.
Robo.
It's like a precious little porcelain doll. I know, man. I was. Here's a secret for Weblands. 22 gauge. That's it. See? There we go. Thank you, Machu
That's
Toy.
right. Hit Machu Toy for all your web making needs.
Don't you
Just
say
kidding.
that.
I'm just kidding.
The music. Obviously, I'm still catching up, guys. Let's see. Do you have a video making that? Let's see. Or 26 gauge. It's less than $10 an Amazon.
That's a good
for
price.
35 yards. Dude, yeah. So, dudes, like Machu's giving you, you have to do it. So it's the effort. You got to put the effort in. It's worth the effort. There you go. Oh, look into Mako. Here we go. You try the Doom helmet. No, RMD.
I didn't ask to do that.
Should we talk to Dan about like if it'll fit on,
On,
easier
like,
on
a
adult
big
heads?
boy heads. I forget what he said. Did he just laugh at me?
I think he said there was more space in there because then you said you made the joke about the torture helmet of Star Lord.
Oh yeah.
I think he said there was more space
That's
in
what
there.
toy makers always want to hear.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you know that previous toy? Anxiety ridden.
Let's see. Grums on the holes on the top of shoulders on Spidey. There were holes on the top of Spidey. I did. I just hand on heart. I don't remember that. Like, I'll look at the pictures. We took pictures.
Machu. I think that was Mikey about the holes on the shoulder. So figure report.
Noticed them.
There were holes on the shoulder?
All right, we'll have to go back. Hey, we'll have to go back and check. Because
Does Mikey have holes on his shoulders?
ordered online. Very cool. Your Savage
Cool.
Crucible figure. Let's see. NECA Art the Clan and Jaws Shark are a must-have. We did go back. We had a request to look closer at that Jaws Shark. So
We never saw Heavenly Bear thing.
Oh man,
man.
Emily. There's an Emily out there.
Emily, if
you're
you're watching, I'm
watching,
so sorry. I blame Yimbo.
First of all, I was trying to see my friend Kelly for 2 days, and I don't think Kelly watches this, but if she does, hey, we did try. I know your
Kelly,
friend.
I hear you're very popular. That's what your friend said.
That is true. So, so there were other things and people that we wanted to. It's just there's only so much there's only so much time when you have. It really was like meeting because there's just like half-hour blocks
Also-
of time and.
Also, these booths are kind of far apart from each other.
Javits is a trip, man.
There's way too many. Every time I saw...
Well, like Oscar the Grouch looks great.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even, I shouldn't even ask anyone. I wanted to take him out of the trash can to see what that was like.
That's right.
But I was being a good boy.
Well, because Blaine was just putting up "Do Not Touch" signs.
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
kind of
No,
hard
I
to.
could have done it before.
Before you would have.
Before, the secret reveals were being protected by a force field T-shirt, so
Yeah.
anyone could have looked.
Alan, thank you for bringing this up so we can give you some Toy Daddy news right here, which is that with NECA's Oscar the Grouch, so again, it was a very funny exchange where Chewie straight up was like, so am I just buying a trash can with eyes? And it's like, no, you can you can take it out.
That's a fair question, though.
Right. Because it's the what are the horns?
The trunks.
The trunks that
Yeah.
so you can put the trunks into the can. So Oscar will come out. Sounds like he'll be getting arms, so I agree with you. Yeah, he's going to be a fully fledged figure that can live outside of the can. So there you go. Trick Splash with the haul. Also bought a Mezco Hellboy and a Mega Man figure
Mezco
set.
being a Hellboy?
I have it. I have the movie one. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Wow,
very.
Michael, you're up in your collection.
Look at you, man. That's a level up right there, dude.
Don't go too fast.
Yeah, not
Just
that's our recommendation as guys who have done it.
As-
It's an easy slippery slope.
It's
Again,
a toy daddy.
All of a sudden it's
must
like, ah.
to warn about how fast down that slope you can go.
Right.
So
So-
just take a breath between and just
shout out to Toy Migos. Shout out to our buddy Lago Figs because again, just as the reminder, he was my Mezco dealer. We were having a nice little dinner last night with all of our friends and did how we met. And again, I was hitting him up as soon as I fell in love with it. So that's why.
Oh, Emily's in here. Did you guys get to see the werebears? No. Can we look this up?
yes.
Heavenly Howl.
We
werebears?
did just for the record, Emily. We did make it was spoken out loud. We need to find. I forget. was it? I don't know. Something knocked us off course. We were at one point like we have to figure this out.
You know what knocked us off course? Concrete flooring. Good God. People investing in the thick carpets, please. It was hard to walk.
Let's see. Are they like stuffy? I'll put toy.
Toys.
Are they like stuffy things?
What was it? The Howling? Heavenly Howls?
Oh, the vintage werebears. Wait, did we?
I think we did see this.
Oh, hang on. All right. Hold on. We're sharing.
Wait, no. Maybe we didn't see this. Was this at...
Is
Did we see this?
I mean, so obviously not all of it's not this super sexy Bjorn the Werebear fantasy toy.
Bjorn. That's Bjorn with an umlaut.
I'm assuming so. They're relaunching. That's cool. Is this a relaunch? And I'm again so sorry. Like, oh, it was tough. It was packed, man. Toy Attic. Ooh, Danny, can you make a point of tracking down the werebears, the Howling Heavenly Werebears? That would be awesome. And also, it works because Toy Attic, as we know, is like one of our horror loving boys. So, so this actually goes hand in hand with one of our honorary Toys Daddies out there in the horrorscape.
The content we don't cover, Toy Attic definitely covers.
Yeah. So, oh man, that does look cool. All right, so the blockies looked interesting. Yes,
they are very interesting.
Okay, so they had this cool breakdown. Again, if you go back to that live or or Chewy's post maybe, but like they had the figure broken out into those display like a hung frames, and even the back it was like the grid, like just like the grid look of.
God, I wish
I said. Remember, I was like, this is what I'm gonna go. I'm like, I would buy that as a display. I swear, one of the was like perked up and like I feel like made a note of that. Because I would buy a framed thing of like that like model kit spread out.
I might just message this person and ask if I can have it. Can I have that?
Let's see. Still, but isn't that for crying out loud? I can't wait for Oscar the Grump. I mean, Grouch here, man. Yo, Chubsy guest, wonderful. Oh man, did you ever reach out to them? Did you send the message?
I can message them right now.
All right, we love the Chubsy Wubsy Toys and Collectibles family. Chubsy Wubsy, love you guys. I'm sad that we didn't get to cross paths because I know you're going in tomorrow. That's great, Danny. So yeah, guys, have a blast. And yeah, Chewy's sending a special message, because the Toy Daddies, we take care of our own, I mean, not just us, like our friends.
We talked about them to one of the exhibitors, and they seemed interested in talking with them as well. So
it's a good idea.
It's cool. I'll message Chubsies though.
Let's see, D-Rock. I'm gonna just call you D-Rock, unless I'm just gonna call you D-Rock.
I assume it is D-Rock. You think it's Drock?
Well. I just didn't want to use all the numbers.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know how to say the hundreds of thousands of numbers.
I was like, do I have to correct you live in person?
D-Rock, what's up, man?
Unless it is Drock. I don't want to insult.
It could be Drock, that's true. But otherwise, I kind of like D-Rock, man. And you're very welcome. Thank you. Thank you for that. That's all. Like, seriously.
No, I really appreciate that.
Like, thank you.
Finding the little slot of time and bandwidth to be like, all right, I got to put this up. And I was just like... the first one went up. I was like, I don't even know if anyone really wants to see this, and I'm glad people want to see it.
Yeah,
so
like
appreciate
it. Like, I know a lot of you guys out there have been con people and have been putting out the foot in, like firsthand, and other people might be listening right now. Like, it is taxing because you have to make it a focus. So it does turn the social media part of it into a job that we choose to do.
It was a little bit more business oriented the last couple of days.
Right.
And that's perfectly fine.
That was fine.
We're up for it. We wanted that.
And shout out to Eric and Dave, Adventures in Collecting podcast. Again, part of the wonderful Chubsy Wubsy family. But the AIC, they same deal. Like, whenever we would see them, we got to chill, and we were all just kind of in, We're editing. It was like editing. We got to export and edit. We were talking too, but
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like,
I was like, Eric, how do you drain your knees at a convention? Is there like a nurse that I could see? Or
yeah. Well, even shout out to like Cheney at San Diego Comic-Con. We saw firsthand, like, you have to, like, he was sitting there grinding at editing to get stuff out, and like, I feel bad. Like, I wish I could just take tomorrow. And
we have roughly probably 10 to 12 different things we have to post,
Yeah.
whether it's photos, whether it's reels, shorts, or longer form content, where we had some really cool interviews.
Yeah.
We even got some we did some play testing for some like toys that we need to post on.
oh yeah, yeah.
That was actually really fun. God, play testing's the best.
Diddy Go says we street. Guess that's why I'm not controversial. I wish I could have went this weekend.
No worries.
Oh,
I
dude.
just miss you, buddy.
Yep.
That's all.
So that's something else that, like, we're gonna hit on a little bit. Maybe we won't necessarily, because we're just
Not
again.
tonight.
No. But that's very cool. We ended today. We won't be going back Monday or Tuesday, sadly. But so we ended our Toy Fair experience with, again, say what you want, but like, it was super wonderful that Jazzwares brought us into their media Fig Vault event at the end of the day. So the con had closed. We got to go in. Orange Cassidy was there. We didn't get to talk to her or anything, but like, it was cool seeing the juice, you know, his little lazy thumbs up. And yeah, so one of the toys that Machu and I were able to get our hands on was the Kenny Omega figure. It's a Supreme?
I should have asked for it.
This is a Supreme? Look
Yeah,
at
it says Supreme on the side of the box.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Okay, that's awesome. So, very cool. Again, thank you to Jazzwares. This is going to be the first, again, of many conversations around Jazzwares we'll be having. We're going to be talking about, again, guys, this opened up us being able to talk about and bring in just conversation, like, all different toys for this upcoming year. Just, we're still obviously never going to move away from the figures that we love, but yeah, just like so much other toy stuff that's out there. It's great. We love toys. I don't know if you guys knew that. Steven Mara, I wonder if Oscar comes out of the can if the handles move up and down. So, not sure about the handles, but like we were saying, he will come out. Do you think those NECA Sesame figures would be okay for a little kid? Without scrolling down and seeing other answers, I would say no, because they're NECA. I still don't trust my 5-year-olds with my NECA stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they're fragile. They're fragile.
No.
They're not for kids. Like,
What age kid?
well, that's a good question.
Like, if it's like 7-year-old, probably. But the one I would probably say is the most kid-oriented would probably be Blockies.
Yeah, Blockies would be.
Oh,
Out of it.
that was
Well,
not-
reaction.
Was that alive?
Was that a thing?
Did we do that alive?
It wasn't live, right? Did we go live in the NECA booth? Did we? We have videos. I don't even know anymore. Oh, we did do it next door.
Oh, we did do a live in NECA.
But I didn't look. I didn't actually. I again, Scout's honor.
we
I am a
thought
scout,
about it.
by the way. I'm a den leader. So no, I didn't. It was me. I was poking the bear, the metaphorical bear. But the last thing I would ever want to do is actually try to be sneaky or upset someone who's, like, and again, those are really great because those ended up being special reveals for Robo and Pixel Dan. So again, we didn't do anything. But it was just a little like, they're bringing them back and coming to the U.S. Emily Jonah, thank you so much and again, I'm like so sad that we tried. We really did try to see everybody that we wanted to. So again, it meant so much that I'm assuming maybe that through the Toy Fair coverage, you discovered what we do here with the Toy Pick and Toy Daddies. So thank you very much. And again, feel free to keep, like, we're happy to share news about like when these things are kicking off. So feel free to reach out, almost pre-revealed that I think no, it was not. I was just.
We were doing so much stuff. I completely forgot you did that, like almost like a quick flick.
I was teasing. It was just like I was pretending like I was trying to be naughty.
Hey, hey. Rebellions are built on hope.
Oh, Apertoy, good. So the mask figures.
I'm not a big fan of Jim Carrey's The Mask myself.
My goodness. So basically anybody that's like younger than me and Toy Father have no clue who Mask is, but anybody Toy Father and I age or older is all about it. So we have not talked Mask yet. I'm super excited. I'm not I'm going to have to, like, when they fully drop, I'm going to have to really have some decisions because I'm like, some of the price points were interesting, I've never owned the Big Mac truck, like, as a kid. So little me, inner child me wants it, but that's the one that might be a little bridge too far, But I want...
Just like when you were a child
Yeah.
and you were asking for it and it's a very expensive item, now it's kind of the same vibe.
Yeah. I'm
wait a
like,
minute.
I don't know. Like, it's going to be a Mezco. Like, do I want a Mezco?
What I will say is that I absolutely have plans to buy that motorcycle helicopter.
Well, and I'm getting Matt Tracker, and I'm going to get the evil general. I forget his name, but I'm going to get... Those are the two that I owned as a kid, and I want them in my house.
I played with that motorcycle to the point where, like, the little, like, helicopter propeller things, like, broke off, and it just had the little black thing. It looked like a basket, and I would hang... Oh, this is jogging up some amazing memories. I used to tie string around my bedroom, and I would hook... Like, I would put the string through the black, little, like, basket, and I would slide it through and have the motorcycle just kind of, like, almost Tron style go from, like, place to place in my bedroom.
And now you talking about that, and I know I at least mentioned it once over the course of my live stream, but there was a kid, I wish I remembered his name, but back growing up, and he only lived there for a few years. So, like, we only intersected, like, where he was my across the street neighbor. But he was the kid that had all of the Mask toys, including the zip lines all around his seat, like his room.
Yeah, the official zip lines.
Oh, my God, dude. It was, like, I remember, and it was only, like, if I think back, like, it might have been... who knows how many times, honestly. It could have been one play date for all I know. I was just that core memory of the emotional experience of seeing all of the toys. Mm-hmm. But it was awesome. Anyway, I don't know how many
now you're in your head. You're like, I want Wave 2 masks. And I want the zip lines to go all around my tour room.
I'm super... Look, anybody that is excited for Mask and, like, you don't have any collecting restrictions on scales like I do and things, or you have the space for it, by all means, you're gonna love them because the improvements... We didn't get to touch them, but...
You didn't touch them?
The Mask figures? I didn't touch the Mask stuff. I just touched the wing to check the plastic. I wanted to touch the wing.
Were we not supposed to touch them?
Did you touch them? I don't know. I mean, she was super nice. That was Jamie from Loyal Subject. She was nice. Shout out, Jamie.
It's not like I played with them. But I wanted to touch, like, the arm.
Oh, so how did it feel?
It felt like
a little tiny toy. They're
felt
like this
small,
big. They're so
felt
small.
like a very small toy, and my fingers were very big.
Let's see. Like here.
Yeah.
Yeah. From foot to, like, Matt Tracker is like
from foot to thigh swivel.
Yeah, pretty much. That's it. They're tiny. So I will get the two that I had as a child. And again, shout out to anybody. You're eating well if you're a Mask fan.
And honestly, to buy back such a nostalgic toy, or like a retro toy, if you had to buy back the original, you're paying way more than $100
for sure.
And someone that was there that was talking about it is that they were saying, hey, this is all these are gonna come with like fresh stickers. If your retro Rhino is now, I don't know, as old as a grandpa, you can take off those old stickers and apply the new ones and refresh your original OG.
Oh, that's what they were.
Rhino. Yeah.
Oh,
that's a great idea.
That is really awesome. See, so Loyal Subjects, super interested now. Like the rest of their booth tour, which again will go up. That was the Mask stuff. Was really the only thing geared towards
4-year-old plus boys.
Yeah. No, and that's like, and that like over here, toys are for everyone, and I've talked about many times, like it's societal programming, this whole gender construct, who plays with what, because toys should be played with by anybody.
The illusion of the pink aisle.
Right. So, that being said, the rest of the booth tour was in the pink aisle.
Yeah.
Which is-
Only because
Right.
a lot of it was retro toys,
Like
and
they-
you would find that back in the 80s in the pink aisle.
Right, and it was awesome because they Loyal Subjects won. They had the
Toy of the year
with Rainbow Bright, the retro.
Was it Rainbow
Yeah,
Bright?
retro.
Oh, wow.
So we saw Rainbow Bright stuff, Strawberry Shortcake stuff coming out. My Buddy, as soon as she said it, was My Buddy,
My Little Monster.
Buddy. Yeah, My Little Monster. So there's like again a nostalgic
Oh,
stuff.
Carmen Sandiego, we found her. She's
did.
in the Loyal Subjects booth.
That's right. So she's a 12-inch figure and I made the joke to her. I was like, I'm gonna buy Carmen for myself. Like all the other stuff, like I love Carmen Sandiego. But yeah, so Josh, that was funny. That's a Bass Mask. Yeah, all right. We're just giving you the again. We're not trying to be here to say
No,
you got to spend your money on everything. No,
I'm already telling
information.
you, I'm spending $30 on a tiny motorcycle.
Right. And the Rhino is 100. I know, man. Like that was
I always
that's.
wanted the Rhino.
I know, and that's where
I had the copter, the evil copter, and the bike.
it's a wait and see for me. I'm getting the middle two. I never had the motorcycle. I didn't have the little one, the littlest one, and the most expensive one. I had the two middle.
All right, people, please bet time. We know Toy Father's an all-in mask guy. He's gonna buy all of it. Who here believes Yimbo, when faced with the confrontation of seeing this in the wild, does not buy all of them?
That will be tough, but it's been I've been better remembering. Like right now, look at how many boxes you had to like in things you had to step over to sit down. That stays with me now on toy hunts. That feeling. So
It's okay. I've signed on as special consultant to the infrastructure for Yimbonia.
it's true.
I've given him various notes on where it can be improved and really build up the city of Yimbonia.
I am actually really excited
City
for.
where droids can roam free.
They're fine. The drawers are fine.
They can roll.
They
free.
are not even in like no.
They roll free.
Yeah, I know. I gotcha. Josh Brown, Pretty Jazz from Master. They mentioned price points, so it's 30 for
30
the
for the
motorcycle.
50 for the car.
Was Tracker 50?
50, yeah. Or 6? No,
No,
yeah,
50. And then 75 and 100?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not, it's
Ray Paz, I'm getting all 4.
Oh, did he say that? Let's see. Oh, man, I hope they print the stuff right onto the vehicle so the stickers don't do that for this version.
Oh.
I didn't know. You took that fancy camera pictures, right?
Yeah.
No, you were filming. No.
I did film. I didn't take fan. Oh. I don't know what I did.
I took some close up macro cell phone shots. So we'll hopefully get. I don't know. We'll check.
Cody, with a very strong note. Strange that the Loyal Subjects had no TMNT unless I missed something, and we have yet to be able to confirm anything like that. But
There was no presence.
there
at
was no
TMNT.
presence, and seemed
Zero.
very obvious what's happening without confirmation.
Hey, this is a speculative show as much as it is like reporting on what we know. So we tell you these are things that we know. This moment right now, things we don't know. Okay. We noticed that there was no TMNT. So I was sad for you, Cody, because I know that you have gone deep into the IDW line with Loyal Subjects. So the fact that this is the rollout for the next year, basically, of stuff, that didn't look great.
Meaning that they're not.
No representation of turtles. And then we saw the Page Punchers of McFarlane doing an IDW comic. So ipso facto, I believe Loyal Subjects no longer has the license for that particular IDW. Because remember they carve out I don't have to tell Cody, he knows.
Cody. Let's tell you, inform you, educate you on how Ninja Turtles work.
He knows.
So typically they start with a team of 4. And
So again, zero confirmation, Cody. But as a critical thinker, as I know you are, that's the same the conclusion that we came to without someone verifying it. So, let's see. Oh, I see they did. Wait, did they print the? Let me see. Let me check my photo.
all right, while we're getting there, yeah,
Now I'm just curious about this whole sticker thing. So let's see. Does this stickers? Are they stickers or not? The paint looks great on the guys. I know this doesn't help, guys. These are the photos that I will show you. Is that a sticker?
That's a sticker.
Yeah, they're stickers. All right, so are they giving us? Did she mention 2 sheets? It was a second sheet.
No, it was a bunch of other fanboys that I was talking about. That I heard them talk about how cool that's gonna be.
Oh, so there is a second set.
No, I think
they're just giving the one set of stickers.
I don't know.
Okay,
We'll have to reach out to, what was her name again? Jamie.
Jamie. Yeah.
Maybe we shall reach out to said Jamie.
Yep. We're gonna find out. I know, right? Well, that's the thing, man. Like, they're
Ray, don't be afraid. It sounds like you're gonna have an epic.
You are going, dude. You're gonna love them. So, see, Ray, that's what I love. Like, again, no reason. So, you're skipping the Spidey. That's a great call. Get in on this. This is what's gonna bring you that joy and love, and you're gonna be unboxing. Oh my god!
You're gonna get yourself a Pizza Hut pizza and some like overly sugary Kool-Aids, and you're gonna have a friggin' fantastic afternoon.
Mm-hmm. And Grumps, I agree with you, man. That was one of the things we got to check out Spin Masters today.
Oh, I love Spin Masters.
Spin Masters is so rad, and it's one of those things that, like, I've known, like, which companies make certain toys that my kids have, because obviously being into toys myself, but I never, like, that information in my brain cells never, like, latched on because they're not daddy toys. They weren't for me, so I'd buy, that looks great, blah, blah, blah. To walk into Spin Masters, I'm like, oh god, Gabby's Dollhouse, Paw Patrol.
Oh, Gabby's Dollhouse is a really good toy coming out.
No, oh my god, yeah.
Wait, can we even talk? Wait.
We could, there was stuff, I'm just saying, brand.
Did I sign? Oh, I did sign something. Shut your mouth. Let's move on.
Wonderful people at Spin Masters, that's all we'll say.
I was like, I definitely signed something.
No, I'm just naming.
I'm just trying to remember if that was included in the, like, do not talk about this.
Well, then, oh no, I'm sweating again. We don't know.
Anyways, the pink aisle is great.
There was a lot of cool stuff. That's all. Well, that's all we'll say. There's a lot of cool stuff. But, yes, a lot of innovation. The most anticipated figure. We did not. That's a great question. Thank you, Danny. Well, so from what we saw, that I guess that's the thing, right? Because it's just like we didn't see it all. I am not all right. So things. Oh man. Well, I mean, obviously, for me, like
excluding Maximus Spider-Man.
That's what I'm saying. You got to take out because I can't wait.
Because that was on a new reveal. Anyways.
Oh, Archangel! I'm super pumped for Archangel. I thought that was a really rad reveal. He'll be my only I don't have a lot of the X-Force, but just to have an Archangel in my collection. I have the Angel, so I might as well get his evil version. What else was cool? I mean, obviously, the Mauler twins, I'm pumped about. And Rexplode, the Invincible figures from Diamond, I'm pumped about. The Usagi Yojimbo TMNT line, the Stan
Sakai,
artwork based one. Those turtles.
Oh
were
no! Come on,
stunning.
Yes, those are beautiful.
Yeah,
the 2012, highly anticipated, beautiful.
Yeah.
But the one set that took you by surprise.
Well, it took me by surprise, but I'm it's anticipated. I don't know if I'm gonna own them.
I bet you own them. I bet you use the voices, and you're like, "Hey!"
So they have. Yeah, they have this
I use the voice.
Oh yeah, it's basically it's the Mirage Turtles.
It's on the IG if you want.
Oh yeah. Which on ours.
On
ours.
Okay. Yeah, or yours. Yes, actually, we hit the collab function.
All right, so is it in here?
No, that's the Amazing.
Oh wait,
thank you for thinking I'm the Amazing.
Well, you're good, man.
I'm C Amazing.
Is it here?
Yes.
All right, here we go, guys. Let's take a look at what we did get to post. So yeah, these guys are incredibly rad. But with this reveal, of the whole line, look at the Foot Soldier back there. Look at Shredder looking awesome. All 4 brothers revealed, and we couldn't. At least I know Matt and I couldn't take our eyes off of. Oh, they're so great.
They look so good.
But All right, this is still not the. I was gonna say the Usagi ones. Hold on.
I only got 2 pics of the Usagis. That's a Leo. That's a Ralph.
See now, look. Those were the ones that we couldn't stop looking at, like just the cell shading and the lip curl and the design. I love that.
Yes, very clean.
But what shocked me, it was the most shocking, was these lock, stock,
Look
and
at this
smoking
boy. Look
barrels.
At this sweater boy. Look how good he is with the cap.
Oi, darling. Governor. Hello.
The big robbers.
Yeah. So yeah, I have a terrible Cockney accent. I've been working on it because I'm teaching Pygmalion right now. So I'm trying to, again, an appreciation for the language. I had played Michael Caine talking about how he preserved his to show how someone from his a lower middle class can ascend into, because acting when he was growing up was more of a posh.
Okay.
So he maintained it as like an every man can do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Michael Caine is the best, for the
That's
record.
really good.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been trying to have my kids to have it's because it's challenging. It's another, like, there's all sorts of vowels and T's and things, and anyway, I'm working on it. So especially now, it's still terrible.
It's a great use of the Mirage set. It looks like there's some good reuse, but it's.
And sorry, we're trying. Oh man, this is probably trying to get to everybody in the chat because I love you guys. So Felix Guerrero, crazy. I always wanted my buddy. I know,
that's cool.
Go
You
on,
get
see,
your chance.
Loyal Subjects is feeding the nostalgia machine.
Yes, the Loyal Subjects is focused on the things you didn't have or things you want back. Rainbow Bright, Gem in the holograms, My Buddy, Little Pet Monster. Mm-hmm. It's all there.
Yep.
You can get it back.
I didn't have a letdown on it. Like,
Okay.
did you have a letdown?
Yeah, I couldn't get into some booths because I wasn't on a list. I couldn't get into. We didn't get into Mattel,
Right.
and then we didn't get into Bandai and McFarlane. But it's part of our plan. We have to plan better next year.
Right.
So that was my biggest letdown. Mm-hmm. But I don't know what we were slotted them either.
Which one?
We were really busy.
Yeah.
3 more booths.
I know. Today was like really meeting after meeting after meeting. So, Felix, would it be cool if they released a Talk Boy? Hell yeah. Are you kidding me? Yes.
I want that now.
Yep.
Talkboy should never be off the market.
And guys, like, yeah, I mean, that's all I'm saying. I also agree with you, Josh. That's all. That's all. I'm not knocking it, but just, yeah.
Unconfirmed, but
The rule of 4. It would be crazy if they do a license and just aren't doing anything. That's why I don't. This is not that.
you know what's kind of odd for me? So let's go through scenarios that Loyal Subjects,
Thank you, Josh.
they lost the license or they let go of the license or whatever the reason.
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
But the way we know toys are made, they're showing off things in the next year. So even Spin Master, didn't they have not Spin? Was it Spin Master?
What's that?
Who lost the DC license? Is that Spin Master?
Oh, because they have the stuff coming out.
Okay,
But then there's a
however it
crossover.
is.
There's definitely a
Yeah,
6-month crossover
6
of
months
license.
to 18 months crossover.
Yeah.
And this announcement just kind of happened about DC going back to Mattel. McFarlane is unconfirmed. Spin Master's unconfirmed. Loyal Subjects unconfirmed. But Loyal Subjects is the only one that did not have any
Right.
turtle stuff. Yeah.
So like, and
Like it's just like
not even
nothing.
anything from, because obviously a lot of these companies too showed the things that have been out and for sale in the past year.
And it will be up for sale in the foreseeable future. Like
Yeah.
next month to like 6 months out. That's what they were trying to sell into.
Yeah.
So that they had no presence at all is very strange to see.
Yep. I wish Apertoy, we didn't get to do too deep of a time at Loyal Subs. Like we got to hear about she again, Jamie was great, but in terms of like mass knowledge, just like Chewy and Machu, who this was beyond them because they were younger than me. She was significantly younger and had no idea about the life.
I'm jumping ahead to too much new toys. The police will be over shortly. And then 1-6, sir, 1-6, shooter, sir. I know a good lawyer.
We didn't say there's just there's the characters.
When I sign my name on things, I know there's NDAs that were signed for some things. I'm just like, wait, hold.
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm just saying we didn't say anything. We didn't say anything. We're fine.
Okay.
Is your Mexico Hellboy with or without the horns? I have the one without the horns. Did you get the big, like the extension deluxe version? Because that's really awesome if you got that one. I did not get that Crown of Fire. You know, the fire and horns. Let's see. If it's not one of the Universal Monsters TMNT, you are both dead to me. No, that we spent more time.
Wait. To answer what? The thing we're most anticipating or the thing we're most let down by?
Which one? Which thing?
This question from Cody. Because we're a little backed up in the chat.
Oh, probably the thing he's most excited for. I know that you're
cool.
the most the one.
I'll
most
go the
excited
other
for.
way.
Yeah.
I think I'm most let down by. You can toss that in that category or whatever, Cody.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I'm very excited. Dracula Shredder looks amazing. So, like when I saw the two-headed turtle was very cool.
The
And
two-headed
the
turtle is
Krang,
my favorite.
like so, Cody, like they're awesome. You're gonna enjoy them.
Krang looked like an art piece, like
Yeah,
something you get from like Designer Con.
Yeah, well, it was clearly like still a painted paint master or something.
Yeah, look cool though.
Yeah. If you would have won a giveaway, which one would you have loved to get? Which giveaway?
Oh,
Which
any giveaway by any company that showed off a toy, they were like,
That's a good question.
interesting.
Because we didn't unfortunately, some of like again Mattel.
Is that same?
Playmates, we didn't get to see stuff that was in there that would have been interesting.
Is that like in this hypothetical? Is that the toy is available today? It's not up for like pre-order, or is it coming out in August? So if they were gonna give me a toy that I think, or something that would be awesome.
I know you want that Hellboy from.
I know, but that's through Entertainment Earth. I don't think they're gonna just give.
Well, I'm just saying, if he's asking if
Yeah,
you want to
no,
give away.
True. Super 7, if they gave me every Sesame Street figure that they had in that cabinet for free. That'd be they had like 20 Sesame Street characters. Each one's $20. That's like $400 worth of Sesame. Down.
I will tell you guys, you know what else was cool? Speaking of turtles, and since you mentioned Super 7, that we did get to see more of the 2003 turtles. That we saw the Wave 2 in front of us. So we saw Windblown Hair, Casey. The Shredder was the one that was the most striking to me as a large, imposing. He casts a large, imposing silhouette. It's a sweet design, and that Shredder intrigues me because I feel like he can play with other. Like he would go well against the Mezco turtles in my eyes. That look, I really like that iteration. Thanks, Ray.
That's right.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, what thing? There's editing software. You can trim and cut. It's okay. What was the surprise of the night? The surprise of today was, or like just how amazing. And all right, so this is just. I have to thank them. Jazzware's like really treated us well.
We did see a wrestler today.
Yeah, we saw Orange Cassidy. Like that was awesome.
I didn't know who he was, but. Like, I recognized him a little bit, but I didn't know his shtick.
Machu and J-Shot were able to get some great coverage. They're going to talk about it, of McFarlane. So, but that's I saw Rob, like Big McFarlane photographer Rob. I forget
Rob D?
Yeah. So he posted pictures of it, but that Superman looks really sharp. So let me see if I can pull that one up. That would be worth grabbing. Right, Rob D Toys. There you go. I know he has it.
Oh, that would have been cool to sync up with them today.
Oh, there's a Team Amazing. All right. How far back is this thing? Ah, there it is. Okay. So, bink. There it is.
Looks great.
Looks awesome.
Oh man, the little corner thing with the digital. Why?
Yeah, good luck with those NFTs, everybody. Right?
Might be more rare now with McFarlane.
Yeah, until they pull the plug on the server.
I'm just gonna say I don't know how the blockchain works.
Right? Yeah, me neither. I actually have no concept or understanding of NFTs. I'm such an old man when it comes to that. I tried and I went, I don't get it. It's sounds like a screenshot. You took a screenshot.
It's like you're fungible.
Yeah, I don't get it. So that is a really great Superman. So thank you, Matt, for pointing that out. All right, let's see the Lockstock Turtle. That's my nickname for him, man. The Lockstock Turtle. I love him. Oi, Leo. I know probably don't care, but I'm excited. I don't have to kit bash a classic Superman, dude. For sure. Let's see what else we have here. Look at that face.
This looks great. Oh, look at the cut at the wrist.
Ooh.
Oh, wait. This is a page. Was the last one a page puncher?
Probably. Wait. No. Nope.
This is a page puncher.
That's a page puncher.
She looks
wow,
good.
and he looks good too. You know what? Since I never ended up getting a Kingdom Come Superman, this will have to be mine. I'll have to do that one.
The wrinkles on the shorts.
Yeah. All right, that's rad, dude. I mean, is he gonna go? Oh,
no.
What is this yelling head?
Was with them teeth.
All right,
that's not how teeth are. Wait, go back.
Yeah, that's not it. That looks interesting. It's shadows. It's a shadow. Look, we can't judge. I think that's a shadow.
Are you sure that's a shadow? That looks like a third row of teeth.
We'll have to see.
Enhanced. I'm just kidding.
No, wait. Don't forget, everybody. So not only... Ooh, I'm going to sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you. Not only do we have, as you know, a little bit longer for this evening. Oh, man.
I'm kind of getting tired.
Yeah. So not only, well, as the 10-night stream winds down, but tomorrow, again, I'll be taking some time loading up a slideshow of all of the different pictures, or we'll just do a Google folder and run through all the stuff that all the things that we took, and then of course we are going to be hanging out with Machu and Jay Shot and whoever else, like it's not my show. So I'm pretty sure they mentioned that.
No.
Are we invited? I don't know. But they're doing a Toy Fair recap.
We're coming.
So
we'll be on Wednesday. Machu Toy, Between Two Sentinels.
They have a lot to share. So again, this was just us trying to hit on some of these talking points, answer some questions.
It'll be an 8 to midnight show. We're going to throw back to the old days of TPC Toy Daddies.
Like tags. Let's see. Dad is one Mike. Yeah, that's right, Chewy. Happy Sunday night. I sent you guys a pic of those turtles. Ooh. Oh. All right, hold on. Let me get that going. Let's see. Wait, send it where? Where did you send it, Matthew?
Probably chat or text message.
Let's see. Nope. Wait, where did you text
it? Text message.
Oh yeah, there. Oh
wait,
yeah.
we need a bigger photo.
That's tomorrow. Well, yeah. and that's tomorrow Wednesday. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate you, man.
I was supposed to a reel of a walk. Yeah.
McFarlane lost. They have it through 2025. All right. Let's see. Can we get real toy talk? We're all waiting for the Steve Minecraft figures. We didn't get to see these Minecraft figures. Raid Pass would be great. They aren't going to do the IDW TMNT. We weren't allowed to take pics of the McFarlane Turtles. Again, so that's... Yep. I mean, again, Matt and John will get to tell you about their experience because they were in that McFarlane experience. So love it. Again, just through friends. Some doors open for some guys, some doors open for others. But again, at the end of the day, we're all just here
here for each other.
Yep. The Boost didn't want... Yes, Chewy autographs. I got the one without the horns too. Awesome. Awesome. Let's see. Most anticipating. If you don't have a fierce need for that Krang, two-headed monster turtle, and Dracula, dead to me. Cody, it's not like a surprise. I don't own one Universal monster turtle.
I own one. I own Mikey Mummy.
My last chat was in reference to TLs. It would be crazy if they don't continue that line. Yeah. Most let down by not being able to get into Mattel. That is something that is going to change next year. Again, this was our first experience, ourselves, and for Matt, right? Was it Matt? Yeah, Matt and John's first time. So, it was a learning curve. I think I'm still incredibly proud of us for all the doors that we were able to get opened for us and all the people we were able to talk to. So that's just a goal for next year. That's just another company that will make sure that's going to happen. You know that.
Did the audience know that you're sitting on your old wired chair?
Oh no, I forgot to make that joke. Yeah, I gave Chewy the upgraded stream chair. I'm back on the original wired mesh sitting on a pillow like the old days. Like the old days.
He's been on for an hour and 34 minutes.
Oh, give us a reading, Rainbow Toy Line Omega 13. Yes, yes. Oh my God, I love that. I love that. Do y'all go in NECA or S? I don't think I could justify both.
Oh.
Well, are they both going to? No, they're
No,
because 2012
is doing 2012
and then 2003.
2003.
I haven't committed to either yet,
2012.
so
Yeah, you shut your mouth and you go 2012.
I haven't watched 2003, but I hear, like, I remember in our Turtle chat, like Team NT Jay, well, 1987, love you, Jay, said that, like, I think he was the one that said he watched it as an adult, maybe, and, like, fell in love with it, or it holds up. I just haven't had that time with it, so I don't have the biggest pull. I think I just like the designs of those toys. Yanni McYonnerson.
It's been a long day.
I know. So 2012 speaks more to me because that's, you know, the Pie Guy and all the others, you know, like I watched that one. I actually watched 2012.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't watch. I watched season 1 of 2003, but I feel like it was, I don't know, either I got busy or the time changed on the schedule. Just
I didn't
too
say I
much.
watched every episode. I remember watching some and be like, like, oh, I know that voice, Jason Biggs. All right. Yes, and thank you, Matt. Again, yeah, we saw Brian Myers. That was cool. We didn't like to talk to him, but he was right there. He was at the table. So I was right behind him.
Is that who he was?
He walked behind me, like we could have touched.
You know, it's funny. He was so big, he just like took Gimbo and just like threw him over the table. And then
No,
Matt,
he would-
and
he would crush-
He
he
put
was-
Matt.
he was
Then he
jacked.
put
He
Matt
was-
through the table.
Yeah, like guys, like the funny thing is, like, so when I hugged Dante, Dark Joker said,
Security almost asked them to leave.
yeah, like I not only popped out his contact lens, but we both almost fell. But shout out to Dante for the strength of being able to lift me then back up.
He's a strong man.
Brian Myers also, I felt like if he's the type of guy that if I hugged him, he could just belly to belly me, just whoosh, like he was just that yoked up. I could just see it. I was just like he would just throw me with ease. But we were like height wise there.
Yeah.
It made me feel good. At least you get one turtle figure, then a digital crap. Whoa, those things are worth some money, man. You know, Hakutua yourself.
Oh wow. That's for Trevor.
That wasn't directed to Trevor.
Wow.
No, I meant like I don't. This stuff is.
Unbelievable.
I don't.
Trevor.
They're digital.
sir.
I don't. I'm a curmudgeonly old man when it comes to this NFT stuff and Bitcoin and.
This is how you know we've been awake too long.
Yeah. That classic turret looks great. Multi-pack Superman with Godzilla. All right. Good night, Grumps, dude. Yeah, this is gonna be the perfect time to wind down. I'm hitting
Good
all
night,
the stuff.
Grumps.
Felix, thank you so much, Felix Guerrero. Again, great to have a new name in the stream. Appreciate you hanging. I no worries. I get it, Cody. I'm dead to you now. Appreciate you, Ray. To that, there's a bearable. That's what I meant. Leading 2012 absolutely does not hold up if you don't have nostalgia for it. Oh, which one? 2012. Oh no, 2012 is way better. Okay, all right, good.
Oh, okay.
All right, well that's good. Then that was where
sure.
my pool was.
We're back on board, Cody. You clearly know your turtle teams.
Oh well, let's. I'm queuing up our little outro here, and we'll hit that Toy Daddy music in a second.
If you enjoyed your evening, please click like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Ring that notification
Wherever
bell.
you enjoyed the show. So again, whether it was here in Yimbonia on Yimbo Reviews Everything, we're over in the Laserverse at the Toy Pick community. We look forward to so many more.
And I'm fairly
toys.
interested with what people in the chat think. So please let us know of the things that you saw covered for Toy Fair. What was the 1 or 2 or 3 things that you were most excited about?
That would be really
that in the
nice.
chat.
Yeah, there
Not
we
in
go.
the chat. Leave it as
Comment.
a comment.
That would be really
it
nice.
as a
All right,
comment.
because again, guys, we're there are so many irons in the stove. Not just with our conversations with toy people, well, toy manufacturers or people in that world, but then also with fellow community members. We have a lot of exciting conversations coming up with people that will lead to bigger and better opportunities for all of us to have fun and connect and enjoy our toys. So
That's right.
it's really, we're really fired up. Like we always say, our Venn diagram circles, it continues to link up and get bigger and better. And I'm just so excited. So, last thing, Lapper Toy, what are the conferences through the year you would recommend to go? Which one is your favorite? Which one would you go if you get all expenses covered? That is a dream. It's like Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con would be the one if I could get my expenses covered, get flown out and hotel and room and board.
In Japan this year, in a
Oh,
couple
you're-
months, is a Star Wars celebration.
Then I would go. First of all, yes, I would love to go to Japan. All right, I didn't
And
know.
then while we're there, we go stuff our suitcases full of so much Bandai and Mafex.
That would be cool. That would be really awesome. In terms of actual conventions, so Toy Fair, again, first time going, really love it. It's going to be a yearly Toy Daddy thing.
Same deal.
Legions
Comic-Con
Con,
is
I would
very
still
cool.
say like Legions Con in terms of if you just can do one and have the most fun, like you just want to come
Get a
and chill.
Reuben, you get a drink from the bar. You go hang out
It's a
with Trevor.
gigantic sleepover. Like still, even last night with the Migos and just us chilling, like we all have to go our separate ways at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Like this is Legions Con is a big sleepover. It's college all over again
Actually, that's
for a
true.
weekend.
Legion still has even if you're not a big Legion collector, you could still enjoy the food, the camaraderie. You could build a night. You could go say hi to Big Greg. It's a pretty good time. You can
Yeah.
buy a calendar from Trevor.
It's true. And I remember, Trev, I was not saying Haktua to you. I was
Yeah, I'm
saying
pretty
Haktua to NFTs.
No one. Hey, add that to the list of things no one believes. Right next to droids and Yambonia. Am I right? Am I right, people?
I will not take the slander. So, Trevor, I apologize for my 2-day con brain not articulating that well.
There's one. There's
I
one.
love you guys. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us live. We truly, truly appreciate you. Hit that like button. Don't forget to, wherever you are, turn on notifications, blah, 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 all that good stuff. And we'll see you tomorrow night on the Toy Pick Community Top 10, and then Wednesday night at 8 p.m. on Between Two Sentinels with Machu and J-Shot. All right, guys. Time for the whisper. Let's see.
Hit the button.
Hit the button. Bye.
TPC and Toy Daddies. TPC and Toy Daddies.
Toy Daddies unite, let's celebrate. Top 10 photos that make us elevate. Through the camera's eye, see the stories told. Loving toys forever, young hearts bold.